Hello there, and welcome to a new episode of our Soviet Union campaign in Cold Waters. We are playing as the Soviet Union in 1969, and we are trying to sink as many NATO ships as possible so that we can conquer the whole of Europe. As you can see, there's not much remaining, so the campaign is pretty much at an end, I think. But we will see if we get a proper final mission or if we just have to end it ourselves, because I believe the campaign might be broken. But for now, we are ambushing another NATO submarine force. New sonar contact bearing 5-8 designated Sierra 1. Since we are the ambusher, let's get really close to them. Okay, no contact. Well, in that case, okay, we are already going more or less in the right direction. There's no layer. It is a little bit loud in the water, so that might be why we are not hearing anybody, but let's go down to 90 meters. Maybe that will help. Also, let's go really quiet. And now let's use some time compression and see if anything pops up. Oh, there we go. Sierra 1 has been discovered. And it is actually quite close. Valiant, 6 kilometers away. Turn north. The Valiant, another very, very capable submarine. I am running into a lot of really good stuff. Sinking this thing will not be easy. It's good that it's going at the speed of 12 knots, so it can't hear me at the moment. But damn, that will not be easy. Okay, the tactical situation is that the Valiant is turning around. Let's stay on this bearing and see what happens. I'm in his baffles. He's cavitating. What the hell is going on with him? Is he running at 20 knots? Okay. That's an interesting choice. Let's pursue if we can, I guess. Also, let's go deeper. We have to keep our eyes on his speed. If he slows down, I need to step on the brakes immediately. But running at 20 knots, he will actually be able to open up the distance. Something that I don't like. Right now, I am trying to get in his baffles. Let's use some time compression, but let's be very careful about this. I think we can speed up further. And I lost him. Well, that's not good. Let's slow down again, and let's hope that we can regain contact with him. We lost him. That might be because... well, either because we sped up or because he slowed down. Uh-oh. Let's slow down. Let's listen. He might have slowed down. I think he has, otherwise we would hear him now. Oh, it's a game of cat and mouse. I like that. We have a Sierra 2 in the area. God damn it. He's not alone. Okay, no, it's just a trawler. Whew. But where is he? There he is. Contact has been re-established. And he's now moving in the other direction. Okay, he made a full turn. That's interesting. Once again, he's going at the speed of 12 knots. He can't hear me at the moment. So let's see if we can use the opportunity to close the distance to him a little bit. Let's speed up to 8 knots, see what happens. We're making turns for 8 knots. And so far it's all right. No problem. So here we have a submarine captain who is prone to erratic maneuvers. I guess he's of the paranoid sort. So we have to be very careful when dealing with him. Very careful indeed. Let's speed up even more. I think we can do 10 knots. And let's try to get in his baffles so that we can go a little bit faster than him. Right now we're at 5.4 kilometers. It does sound like a lot, but it isn't in submarine warfare. That's a good medium distance. Okay, we should be in his baffles pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. In his baffles. So right now, let's start closing in. Let's see if we can stalk him at 50 knots. That would be ideal if we can do this, because this way we will be able to react to any maneuvers that he makes. Closing the distance won't be fast, but I'd rather be able to react. Okay. I think we can risk to increase our speed incrementally. So that we can close the range to him a little bit faster. Moving now at 18 knots. Let's increase that. 19. Yeah, that's when we lose contact. Slow down again. Yeah, the thing is, once you lose him, it becomes hard. Maybe he slowed down, so let's just hold for a moment until we are sure that we are still in his baffles, that he's not maneuvering right now. We're losing a little bit of time, but it's not that important. It's much more important to make sure that we are not detected. Because if this thing detects us before we are in a shooting position, well, let's just say he will be a very unpleasant enemy. Okay, we are still in his baffles. So let's do 18 knots. That seemed to work well. We're at a distance of 3.6 kilometers now. No, it's 3.8, but we are closing. We are closing nicely. I think once we are at 3 kilometers, we should be able to increase our speed a little bit more without losing him. But for now this is looking good. We just have to keep our eyes open for any maneuvers that he makes. If he starts to clear his baffles again, as he did previously, then we have an issue, a big one. Okay, let's increase our speed. Let's go the full 20. Okay, we are now moving at full speed. Closing the distance very fast. After all, we are 8 knots faster than he is. So that's a nice closing speed. So let's make sure that we stay behind him. Very soon we should start seeing a shadow in front of us. There he is, I can see him. We are coming up directly behind him. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Give me a left turn. He is at a depth of about 70 meters maybe. Torpedoes are prepared. We will not bother with the 400mm torpedo this time. We are here for a quick kill. And that's exactly what we'll do. This tactic seems to work pretty well against these advanced enemy submarines. Get in directly behind them in their battles. Shoot at very close range where their countermeasures are simply not effective. Okay, we are closing the distance. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Come on. Okay, let's come up to 70 meters to match that. Slow down. And this will be a really quick kill. I'm sure of that. Yeah, we are close enough. Match speed. Hold the depth. Prepare to fire. First torpedo. Let's go. Second torpedo. Let's go. Okay. He did not see this coming. And that's it. He fired a torpedo, flank speed. Let's get past it. Oh my god, that's close. Nice one. Okay, we are past his torpedo. Look at the oil slick on the surface. Okay, so that means our submarine right now is completely covered in oil. Oh, that's nasty. I wonder if this has a detrimental effect on the submarine. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Does anybody of you know if having your submarine covered in oil is bad? Would that produce issues? I'm not sure. Well, he is sinking to the bottom, which is very deep down there. So have fun. That's gonna take a while. We are free to leave the area, I believe, once this torpedo is far enough away from us. So let's slow down to a nice traveling speed of 10 knots. Let's reload our torpedoes. Use some time compression. Yeah, look where he fired this torpedo. He did not anticipate that we are this close to him. He was completely oblivious. He was completely oblivious to the situation. And the double tap with the torpedoes, it worked really well against him. I mean, it's not a realistic attack, of course, because at that range, I wouldn't rule out that our submarine gets damaged from the blast pressure of the torpedoes exploding only 200 meters away. Alright. Let's leave the combat area. Valiant sunk. Excellent initiative, continue the mission. Yes, that's what we'll do. And what else will run into our little ambush here? We will see in the next episode. Oh, wait, let's have a look at this. Got smashed positions, NATO. Bergen. Okay, I think we conquered Bergen. Yes, we did. Awesome. So there's only Oslo remaining. Then the whole of continental Europe is ours, and then Iceland. But that's something for the next episodes. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, have some great days and goodbye.